One of my favorite all-time amps in the real world, not just in the modeling world, is a Fender Deluxe Reverb. This is an amp we see everywhere. It's in many studios, used on many sessions. It's oftentimes a big part of backline amps that are provided for artists. And there's good reason for that. It's a killer amp. Now, while I've played many Deluxe Reverbs over the years, I've never owned one personally, but I do have one in my possession for the foreseeable future. And I thought, what better thing to do than to capture these for the incredible IK Multimedia Tonex platform? And that's just what I did. And these have quickly become some of my favorite presets and tone models to play through. So later in the video, you're going to hear the tone models that I created used in a mix for a piece of music that I actually composed, getting kind of inspired by these tones. And so you can hear the various tone models combined in that particular piece of music. And if you go to my website at the links below, you can actually hear that piece of music and the solo tracks as well. So what I have available is at the links below on my website is a free download so that you can grab one tone model from this bundle that I've put together. Use that however you like, but I also have a more complete tone model that you can purchase if you really like what you hear from these tones. And that really is always appreciated. It helps support my channel and helps me to keep doing what I'm doing here. And I have a lot of folks that send me messages and really tell me they enjoy what I do here. So your support is always appreciated. And I really hope that you enjoy the tone models. I've been having a blast playing them. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through the tone models with this here, my Vigier GV Wood semi-hollow body guitar, but also with a single coil equipped guitar so you can hear how these tones work. What I did is I captured the 65 Fender Deluxe Reverb reissue, which has a Jensen C12K speaker in it that sounds absolutely phenomenal. But I didn't stop there. I captured both the normal and vibrato channel at 3 different gain settings. Then I also did an extra capture on each, utilizing a Dumble style overdrive pedal hitting the front of the amp to get a beautiful lead tone out of it. And I captured all of those tones both through the built-in Jensen speaker and also through some vintage 30 speakers just to give a different tonal palette to work with. In total, there's 16 tone models that sound really spectacular. And like I said, you'll hear those later on in the mix and right now when we head over to tonex and give them a listen. So we'll start off with humbucker pickups. We'll go through all of those tone models so you can hear what they sound like, and then we will switch on over and mess around with some single coils so you can hear those. Then we'll hear them in the full mix. The links are below. If you like what you hear, you can grab the free one, or you can support my channel by grabbing the full tone model bundle. Enough of me talking. Let's go listen to these. So here we are over in Tonex within Cubase. Now, just to give you a quick rundown on my naming convention for this, as always, I have my initials JS, DLX standing for Deluxe, Alt standing for Ultimate, because it's a Deluxe Ultimate tone model package. The NRM, or others are going to have VIB, denotes which channel I was plugged into, either the normal or the vibrato channel. Obviously, the reverb built into the Deluxe Reverb and the vibrato are not modeled here. We can't do that within Tonex. Then we have different gain levels from clean, the lead being the highest gain setting with that Dumbler pedal before it. We also have push 1, push 2. So we have clean, push 1, push 2, and lead for both inputs. But then we have those with the Jensen C12K speakers and then again with the vintage 30 speakers. So lots of tones here. So let's run through these sort of from the cleanest all the way up. We'll leave the lead till the end and we can take a listen to those. So the normal and the vibrato channel on the Deluxe Reverb are voiced a little different. The vibrato channel is a little bit more gain and they're voiced different as far as the treble frequencies that you get out of them. So here is the Deluxe Ultimate Norm with the Jensen speaker on its clean setting. So some really nice Fendery cleans there. Now, if we switch over to the vintage 30 speaker, can hear how they're voiced very different. Now we'll come back to the lead. Let's go to the push 1. Here's the Jensen. And the V30. I gotta say, in the mix, it was really nice having the two different varieties of tones to kind of be able to blend and double some parts up with them. Really, really nice stuff. Moving on, push 2, this is the highest gain setting. This is kind of with the amp maxed right out, really breaking up, and this is with the Jensen speaker. And you're going to notice when we go to the vibe channel version of this, it's going to be even more gain. Here's the V30 version. Now we'll go back to the lead. This is where we kick in this dumbler pedal. Really nice tones here. V30 version. So really nice stuff. Now let's go and explore the vibe channel. So here we start with the clean with the Jensen speaker. With the V30. We'll come back to the lead. The push 1 gain level through the Jensen. V30. Next gain level through the Jensen, the push 2 with the amp maxed out. And those same settings with the vintage 30 speaker. You know, rolling the volume back. These clean up quite nicely. Okay, let's head back to the lead version through the vibe channel with this Dumble style pedal in front of it. Here's the Jensen speaker. And through the V30. Let's go through those really quickly now with some single coil pickups. So here I am now with my Vigier Expert Strat style guitar, and let's go back through kind of the same order. Here we are back to the normal channel, very clean through the Jensen speaker. That's the bridge pickup. We'll go to the neck pickup. Vintage 30. We'll go to the next drive level, so the push 1 through the Jensen speaker in the normal input still. Vintage 30. The next push level, cranked up the Jensen speaker through the normal input. Vintage 30. Moving back to the lead. That's through the Jensen speaker and now through the Vintage 30. So now let's move up to the vibe channel, and we'll start off with the cleanest setting on the neck pickup with the Jensen speaker. Through the V30 speaker. Really like these clean settings through that Vintage 30. It has a real nice tone to it. Now we will go to the first push setting, so a little more. I'll go to the bridge pickup. This is going to push the amp a little more into breakup. If I go to the neck pickup on that, back to the bridge pickup, we'll go to the Vintage 30. Now let's move to the next push level with the Jensen speaker. This is pretty much wide open on the amp. Neck pickup. And then the Vintage 30 with those same settings. Now we can go back to the lead settings through that vibe channel. And we'll start off with the Jensen speakers. And finally, the Vintage 30 speakers. So there you have the solo tracks. What did you guys think of that? Well, I always like to let you hear the solo tracks, but also let you hear what these sound like when combined in a mix. So you're going to hear various tone models from what I just played you used in the mix. Absolutely no post-processing afterwards, just the presets you heard here with no tweaks and nothing else added to it, which is always gives a nice idea of how these work in the mix. But then if you go to my website to the product page at the link below and click the little video there, you'll also be able to hear all of those tracks from the mix soloed outside of the mix as well. So just so that you really know what you're getting with this tone model bundle. So let's give that a listen. All right, so what do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed that little piece of music, and I hope you enjoyed the tones. If you're so inclined, you can go to the link below, like I said before. You can grab the whole bundle with 16 different tone models of all the settings I showed you today. But there's also a nice little free one down there for you to sample it and try it out. Use it however you want, tweak it however you want, and I really hope you enjoy that if that's the only one you decide to grab. I do appreciate you guys taking a look at them. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like the video and please share it with anybody who you think would get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. Also, please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in and sharing your time with me. Ciao for now.